Hello everyone, welcome to PUC Online Classroom. Okay, so today I am going to start our next activity, but last session I asked you to focus on the listening right here, especially number 7. I asked you to check the activities that Andrew did, and if he didn't do, you have to find out the reasons. All right, so let's get it started with part A. Find out the activities that Andrew did. So the first one, you can say Andrew. Okay, let's check the activity right here. So you can say Andrew played soccer. So you can check this one. And then he also watched TV. Okay, after watching the TV, he spent time with family. Okay, so play soccer, watched TV, and spend time with family. All right, so these are the 3 activities that he did. Okay, so in part B, you have to listen once again in order to find out the activities that he didn't do. So went to the gym, he didn't do it. Saw a movie, went to a baseball game. All right, so these 3 are the activities that he didn't do, and find out why. Okay, so let's begin with the first one. He didn't go to the gym. So the reason, you can say it was closed, right? So right here you can write down it was closed. And then next, he didn't see a movie, and the reason is that the movie was not playing, wasn't playing. Once again, the reason is the movie wasn't playing. All right, and last one, he didn't go to the baseball game, so you can answer the reason the game was canceled because of the rain. Again, the game was canceled because of the rain. So the first one, the reason he didn't go to the gym, it was closed. Okay, he didn't see a movie, the movie wasn't playing. And last one, the game was canceled because of the rain. Alright, so that's it for the answer in activity number 7. If you cannot get it, you can play the video one more time to check your answers. Hopefully you get it. Alright, so let's go to number 9. There is a listening activity as well. Once again, lucky you, or how lucky you are. So in this activity, you are going to listen to Liz and Cody. Okay, after you finish listening part A, then you need to find out part B, what happened next. Okay, so you can simply just look at the picture right here and something amazing happened to him. Okay, so you need to find out what it is. Okay, so I will give you the answer later. So now let's go to number 10, grammar focus, which is about to be. Past of be, or you can say past simple with to be. So if it is past simple, then you have to talk about time expression in the past. And right here we focus on verb to be. So if it is a present simple, to be is about am, is, or are. But right here it's past simple, not about am, is, or are, but you have to change it to was or were. Okay, so question, yes no question and WA question is not different, as you can see right here, in terms of using the was or were. But of course, if it is a yes no question, you have to use was or were at the beginning of the question. As you can see the example right here, were you in California? Was the weather okay? Were you and your cousin on vacation? Were your parents there? You see that? They move the verbs, let's say verb to be, was or were in the front. However, if it is a WA question, so you have to use WA word in the front of that. So how long were you away? How was your vacation, as you can see right here? So if it is a yes no question, it requires yes or no answer. But whenever it is a WA question, it requires the information, as you can see right here. How long were you away? So I was away for a week. All right, so that is the information or the answer for the WA question. How was your vacation? It was excellent. All right, so when the subject is he, she, or it, I, so once again, I'm sorry, I, he, she, or it, we use with a verb was. Whenever the subjects are we, you, they, so we use with were. Okay, hopefully you get the answers. And here are the contractions, or the short form of a negative. Was not, were not, you can say wasn't or weren't. All right, so you can write either way, doesn't matter. Okay, all right, so we have practice to do right here. Complete these conversations, then practice with a partner. So I'd like you to go to number 1 to number 3, fill in the gaps right here with words or word. Sometimes it is a negative, or sometimes it is question. So make sure that you read the sentence or statement carefully, all right? Okay, when you finish this, don't worry, next session I will give you the answer for this. So when you finish this part, so I'd like you to move on to next discussion. Past and future vacation. So you can just talk about yourself, especially your last vacation, okay? Or your last holidays. If you didn't have holidays, then you can just say last weekend, okay? Also the same thing. And you can try to answer to your questions, your own questions, all right? Especially your own activities by answering where did you spend your last vacation, how long was your vacation, all right, who were you with, what did you do, how was the weather, what would you like to do on your next vacation. That is a different question, but I like you to focus on the activity that you did in the past. Okay, I did for your last vacation, just an example, but if you don't want, that's okay. All right. And number 12, everyone, is just about writing. I'm not going to ask you about writing, but uh, this is about the blog post. It's about piece of information about a certain kind of topic. And these days, blog post is very popular because you can read online. Okay, most of the stories and topics will be on the internet, so that you can check at any time with different topics. And there is a lot of important and interesting information as well. Okay, hopefully you can just spend time reading all of this to find out what it is. But if you don't, that's okay, you can ignore that. And number 13, everyone, is about listening. I was on vacation, so what you have to do is to listen to part A and part B. So let's find out about part A a little bit. Listen to Daniel and Amanda talk about their vacations. Did they have a good time? Check yes or no. All right, so Daniel and Amanda right here. If they had good time, check. If not, check no right here. Okay. And after that, you have to listen one more time, complete the chart with the information about their vacations. So you need to find out about the place, who with. So Daniel went alone or went with someone, all right? And you need to find out about the activities. Similar to Daniel's, you have to find out the similar informations with Amanda, okay? Hopefully you can get it. And you can refer to the listening audio that I attached in order to find out about this answer, all right, for this activity. Okay, so let me move on to the last activity, which is about reading, number 14. So in this activity, you are going to read, all right, in order to find out about the text, and you need also answer to the questions as well. You can see right here, look at the pictures. What do you think each person did on his or her vacation? As you can see, these are interesting places, right? Maybe some of you prefer to go there, especially this one, Tenzing Mountains. All right, so that's pretty nice. So I'd like you to read this text, everybody, and answer to the question. But before you answer part B, let's take a look at part A a little bit. Sorry. So what do you think each person did on his or her vacation? So you can simply answer to this question first, and once you finish part A, you can go to part B, read the online post, so that is the online post. Then write the number of the posts where each sentence could go. So we have 3 articles, 1, 2, 3, right here. So you have to, match a certain statement right here with the right article. Okay, so for example, it was pretty tiring, but I enjoyed every minute of it. Is it number 2, 3, or 1? Okay, so you need to make sure that the meaning of this statement matches with the article right here. So hopefully you can find the answer for this, but don't worry if you cannot find, I will give you the answer for next session. Okay, the same thing in part C. Answer these questions. Which person used an unusual form of transportation? So we have Kelly, we have the teacher, and Marco. All right, so you need to find out who. You need to answer to the question of this four. All right, hopefully you can find the answers for this. And that's it for today's session, everybody. And if you have any question, especially about the grammar point, to be right here, you can leave me questions in our Telegram group chat, okay? And I will answer to your questions anytime I see them. Thank you so much, everyone. Goodbye.